We're going to get this started. First and foremost, thank you everyone for coming out. The outside lane is not protected. Stay on the inside, it's the only protected lane. All elimination. Last rider crossing the finish line gets pulled. Top 5 advance.
Number 28, Elijah. Abraham, number 3. Abraham, number 3. Jessica Martinez. Go to the left, go to the left. Let's get on the field, boys.
Keep the face up. Second last, second last.
It gets crazy trying to make sure everything's all dialed down. Don't let any cars in here. It doesn't matter. Course closed. No cars inside. I might need extra spotters in this section somewhere over here.
Yeah. No, we're not letting no cars go that way. Okay. We are letting them go this way. We need to be.
Oh my God.
They're picking. Alright, all those riders in that heat, pull up to the tent, please.
It's all good, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now they're following me because I got the megaphone.
Yeah. My name is Eren Barrientos.
Destiny McLaughlin.
Hi, my name is Victor.
My name is Mike Getch. I'm from Torrance, California.
We started LAUWC during COVID because no one was doing any races.
Vic and I live close to each other, and he was like, "Hey man, do you want to jump on and help out with this?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" I didn't have like a hobby or something that was taking up a bunch of time in my life, so I was like, why wouldn't I jump on what I saw as a golden opportunity to like be part of something that fucking rules. And then once I learned about like the equal payouts for all podiums, I was like, all right, this is actually like a cause I can get behind.
And there was just a group of cyclists from South Central. We all went to the same high school, and we would go to all the other rides throughout the week. And we finally said like, hey man, like there's no one representing our area in South LA. Why don't we do our own thing with our own pitch to this and see how it goes? Maybe people will like it. 2 summers later, we have 200-300 people showing up to our bike parties.
Underground bike racing is definitely just, we see a place that could be an amazing event, we figure out the best timing and logistics of putting it on, and we do it with hopefully little to no COPPA involvement.
We all run the immediate organizing, from registration to picking up donations to setting up courses to previews.
The point we're at now, the whole LA cycling community is involved in one way or another in making the LAUWC races what they are.
All these events that we've been coming up with, Sad Boy Cross to name one of my favorite ones, it's just the diversity that it brings from Los Angeles. It's something I always look forward to hosting.
A lot of people underestimate it because they say, oh, it's flat. The gopher holes, man, that gopher field.
A short course with a lot of obstacles. 2-3 stacks of tires that people had to jump over.
The riverbed crossing, that rock garden in the back.
That dip has killed people's bicycles before. Summed up, that's Sad Boy Cross. And people seem to love it because they come out every year.
The sandpit is 100% mandatory. The sidewalk around the sandpit is a disqualification. 3, 2, 1, roll it!
ramp is my twist to that place.
It gets sketchy at multiple points, but
it's always been at the same location, so that's literally our backyard. Not just for us as a group with Chief Lunes and LAUWC, but I think everyone in LA who rides bicycles knows that area very well. It's just a very bicycle-friendly spot to be in.
Oh, going for podium.
yeah, it was a bit of a spontaneous decision to come out and race that day. So I'm not a racer. I was just going to go hang out with some friends and just check out the scene. And so there's folks doing the test ride. And I'm like, maybe I should go for it. Maybe I should, pay the fee, which was like $10, super affordable. Okay, now I gotta go find a bike. Okay, so who here has a bike that I can borrow? Test rode the track, and I was like, this is cool, right? You're like taking off on the dirt and then the grass, and then you got these tires you gotta go hop over.
Got flat. Oh no!
Parkour! I wanna be a part of this. How do I continue to be a part of this, right? Like that's the feeling that I took away from that day, and it was a good refresher that there are still some really amazing people who are willing to go to bat and to make cycling more accessible and to activate communities.
Los Angeles UWC provides an affordable way to get competitive, no matter who you are or what kind of bike you ride or how you look like. It's what I've always felt, even from attending the higher prestigious races that go on in Los Angeles County, is that there's a sense of elitism. So like if you don't have that $5,000, $6,000 carbon fiber bike, people kind of look at you funny, or you just get the vibe like that, hey, this guy can't really afford to race this event. I don't have $50, $80 to spend monthly on a bike race. It's too expensive for most of us to be racing bikes.
You have corporate, and then you have the soul of fixed gear. And that's what these small races are. These are the soul of fixed gear. It's a bunch of people going to a parking lot, going to a business park, throwing up some cones, having a megaphone. That's the joy of where racing begins. And these races are important because these races bring new people in.
It's your first few races. That's where you learn.
When we first started on our first year, we did the WTF category for free, just to show that we are in full support of that category, and that we're really not trying to restrict other people that are different from coming to our events.
I want more spaces for women, trans femmes, non-binary folks, because you don't see a ton of that in bike racing.
We've always, from the start, done the same prizes, the same cash outs for the winners.
Whatever identifier a person has, if you get first place, you're getting the same amount as every other first place podium at our event. That is something I don't think will ever change as long as we're LAUWC.
We always want to pay homage to some of our favorite spots that we've always seen other races or just heard about. Encino Velodrome being one of those. It has so much history. And again, it's just paying our respects to not only the valley, but what the velodrome has done for fixed gear racing.
Anytime you're on a bike inside this velodrome, have a helmet on. Number one. Bicycle racing, it's inherently dangerous. That's part of what makes it fun.
Alright, let's roll. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. 3 laps.
My first time on the velodrome, and the thing that I love about velodromes is you don't have to worry about cars, lights, or a
pothole or something, you can just balls to the wall, go as fast as you can.
There's a vibe with fixed gear. There's a mood. I think that so many people get into racing because of fixed gear. I got into racing because of fixed gear.
I want to keep going, I just like, my head was pulsing.
To ride on that velodrome is, I think I could add that to my bucket list.
We stay faithful to the fixed gear culture. We don't want it to go anywhere. We want to make sure that it stays strong. There's always going to be events being hosted by us that keep this whole thing alive. I think it's just something that people are always attracted to, just riding something that's human-powered.
It's just like cool to be out here with the community and
like to come out to these races, man. They're a lot of fun.
It's a really supportive environment. So like even if you don't win, it doesn't really matter because it's just about having fun and like being with the community.
I mean, it's everyone from every single different cycling world. We all come together and just have a race for the people, I guess.
You know, there's no better way to get to know a city than, I think, through cycling.
I want to do a race that's exciting, challenging, and invites every rank of people.
I think it's really important right now for these underground groups, grassroots, whether it's bicycle rides or a race league, to host more events, to pull people in, because I think if it slows down, it could fade away. And sometimes you have to collaborate with other groups, organizations to just to expand and keep this movement alive.
The bigger organizations have funding. If we were ever given the opportunity to be put in those ranks, best believe we got a show to put on.
Whether it's we get a grant or funding to host bigger events that have a permit, there's a lot of hands you have to shake. People are always gonna talk, man. Even if it's good or bad, there's gonna be disagreement, there's gonna be criticism. Bring it on. I mean, like, these races are for the people. And we plan to keep them that way, no matter who we collaborate with, or if it's underground, or if we have a permit for this race. People are always going to be welcome to race these events.
We're in downtown Los Angeles, Pershing Square. This is the feeder ride to our last finale race. And well, you see everyone, it's 2 days before Halloween, and we're dressed accordingly. Some of us are, not me, but some of us are. And we're taking the party to the last LAUWC race of 2022. And yeah, we're excited to be here right now.
I'm excited as fuck. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the season finale, everybody.
Everyone shows up for this one.
We're here at Muerte Cruzada, last race of the season here in the pit. Tonight there's a special deluxe little obstacle in which people have to dismount, run through the side of the U-Haul van, out the back of the U-Haul van, remount and get on their merry way. It's one of the highlights of tonight's race by far.
There's no limits to cycling. There's no limits to what you can do with your bike.
I keep at it because it just, each time it's an amazing party that I have more fun at than the last, and people are enjoying it. And
It's amazing to make a memory for someone.
Cycling has a lot of potential to transform the way that people live in this world.
The community aspect of it really was the best part of it for me. And you just feel happy riding a bike. You know, it's such a good feeling.
When you can make someone smile, or a pair of wheels and handlebars that big, I'm happy.
This is for everyone. Cycling, bicycles, it's for the people. Doesn't matter who you are, what you do, how much you make, where you come from. You're gonna have fun, and you're gonna definitely stay forever, you know.